And we are back. It is May the 1st. Happy May Day, everyone. And this month looks so far to be a pretty easy month for us as Marvel Strike Force players. However, if you still want to know what you've got to do in this week's event, then join me in this video. What is going on, everyone? I'm BPG and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, I make at least 2 Marvel Strike Force videos per week, generally covering the events. So if this video helps you, why not hit that like button, subscribe if you want to know when I release more content, and hey, if you're new around here or not, smash a comment down below. I love to talk to you all and I do answer every single comment. Without further ado, let's get into the events for the week commencing 1st of May. And just a very quick overview of it. We've got All That Glitters. This is a 5-day event starting today. In fact, it is already started at time of recording and is going to finish on the 6th of May. It has an associated web milestone called Stashed Cash. This is, again, already started, so get in on that. We've also got a golden blitz. Now, this is an extra blitz on top of the normal character blitz that we've got running at the moment. And this you are going to want to do, as this is also going to add points to the All That Glitters event. And there is Borrow Time, which is our quick rumble on Friday, the 3rd of May. And that is going to be blitzing with out of time characters for extra points. So this is going to be a slightly harder quick rumble for a lot of people to do, because the extra points aren't going to be as high unless you spent out money on the likes of Black Knight, Cosmic Ghost Rider and Starbrand. And we go into the new monthly meta, and that is M is for Mercs. And behind me you'll see a picture from the blog on Friday. We've got Deadpool, we've got Pandapool. Those are part of the Mercs for Money. We've got Penny Parker, who's also coming out this month. She is a weekly release. For some reason, Peter B. Parker, not too sure, probably just a tie-in for the Spider Society. And Deathpool. Is that a little hint, Scopely, that Deathpool's going to be part of the Mercs for Money team? Who knows? Why not let me know down in the comments below what you think. Let's have a quick look at the table. And as you will see, this is why I said it looks a pretty easy month, because there is nothing in this that is really of any massive urgency to get. There's no character in this month-long event. There's also no gold, which is the big bugbear of mine. There's usually about 8.5 million gold sat in the month-long event, and that is not here this time. I have asked the question whether that is being replaced in the weekly events, and from what I've heard, I believe it is. So we will see. We will see. I am tracking gold at the moment, so we will see whether that is the case or not. We've also got the Mercs M is for Mercs, May is for Mercs infographic that they put out. Thank you very much for this one, Community Manager Archangel. We got this one here. So we have this week's events, which is All That Glitters. Then next week we've got Along Came a Spider. This is the Penny Parker free-to-play release. And whilst we're on the subject of the Along Came a Spider and the Penny Parker free-to-play release, very exciting news came out yesterday, I believe it was, that they are extending the Spider Society showcase. Because they did say in the blog that the Spider Society showcase would be the first one showcase back to where free-to-play players are able to partake in the challenge section of the showcase, and they will be able to complete it. So obviously that was going to be finishing earlier than the Along Came a Spider solo event, but that was brought to the attention of the team by Boylon. So go big up my brother Boylon for that, and Updog, I believe it was as well, who did that. and they got that change, so thank you guys. We then have Red in Tooth and Claw, which has a picture of Black Knight with it, so I wonder if that's going to be where we can get some more shards, possibly for some of the out of time team members. We've got the Allied Arachnids Alliance event. I would suggest that's probably going to be a raid based event. We also then have another Alliance event, Coordinated Catastrophe. That's obviously going to be an Isotope 8 event. We then have Panda Pool's release event, black, white and red all over. That is going to be an awesome event, I am sure. And then the last event rounding out the month is Mystic Mercenary. Come on, Scopely. It's obvious she's on the Mercs for Money team when you're calling her a Mystic Mercenary. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into this week's events. And we're going to start with All That Glitters. This is a little different to how I'd normally do it. In All That Glitters, we are going to be spending Incursion campaign energy, earning shiny coins, and opening the Glittering Gold Orb. The Glittering Gold Orb is a orb that is going to be for sale in the offers section. And as yet, I cannot see it in the store. That might get updated when we next get a store refresh, but I cannot see the Glittering Gold Orb in the store at the moment. When that updates, I'll put a little post in the community tab, but that Glittering Gold Orb is only available for cash money. So if you don't spend on the game like myself and you're free to play, that is going to be at 8,000 points you're going to miss. But does that mean that we're not going to be able to do anything in the event? Well, no. We can, in fact, get a reasonable free-to-play total of 88,300 by doing the bare minimum. And the bare minimum for this, the TLDR, we are going to be spending 100 cores on Incursion campaign energy per day, that is. We are going to earn the shiny coins from the Stashed Cash web milestone and the Golden Blitz. And we're going to collect the daily free claims. Let's have a look at what that is going to get us. So the 88,000, that gets us down to milestone 13, which is the 86,000. I don't think it's worth pushing any further than that because there isn't a lot in this event that you can get to. Milestone 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20 with those Crimson Gear parts and the gold. Those are all whale stones or spender milestones. Let's try and change the topic on that. That is spender milestones. So you are not going to get there as a free-to-play player like myself. Here's a little breakdown of what we're going to get and where we're going to get it from. So the Incursion campaign energy with the 250 core refreshes is going to get us 19,800 points over the 5 days. The shiny coins from the Golden Blitz event is 30,000. And the web milestone is giving us 35,000 points. And the daily free claim is 700. It is 200 shiny coins and 500 milestone points towards the event. So that is going to give us an extra 3,500, which has actually pulled it down. My initial advice for this event was going to be for 350 core refreshes. That daily free claim has pushed it down to 2, which is brilliant. Stashed Cash. This is the web milestone. This is just blitzing, and as long as you have 50 teams and are able to do at least a sort of 80% win rate with those 50 teams, you will only need to do 2 blitz rotations per day to max this milestone out, or this web milestone out. Very simple, and it is giving stuff towards the month-long event as well, you'll see there. And the Golden Blitz. Now, this is an extra blitz. So, like we have the character blitz on at the moment, this is an extra blitz event. It's 900,000 blitz points, sorry. And if you're wondering what blitz points are, they are the points that you get that go towards the milestones for the event, for the things like the rewards. So, again, that is going to be very easy. You're probably going to do that in one rotation if you've got a well-developed roster. Failing that, you're going to need to do 2 rotations a day anyway. And there is a leaderboard attached to this Golden Blitz. The TLDR is to do at least 2 Blitz rotation per day for the stashed cash web milestone anyway. Is it worth pushing for this? Now, 11 to 20% you're going to get gold orb fragments and down from that. So if you're in the top 11% of players, you're going to get gold orb fragments. If you manage to sneak into the top 10% of players, though, you're going to start to get a mega gold orb. Now, is this worth it? Is this worth doing the rotations to get up there? Well, I believe it is if you are strapped for gold. And here I've worked out the estimated value of each orb. So the mega gold orb has an estimated value of 2.26 million gold in its contents. Whereas the 5 gold orbs, if you did manage to get to that 11 to 20%, that is going to give you 1.125 million. So it is worth that jump to the 4 to 10%. Is it worth it any further than that? Probably not, unless you're going to get into the rank 1 to 100 where you're going to get the 2 million gold. But that's going to require a lot of blitzing and a big roster to get those points. So I would say aim for the 4 to 10%. That would be a good place to aim for. Now, I know that the Mega Gold Orb doesn't always give that 2.2 million. That is the estimated value based off of the odds of getting the gold out of those pillars. You can see here the breakdown. And so my final thoughts on this event: do as much as you want blitzing wise. As long as you've done at least 2 rotations of 50 teams per day, you are golden. That is going to get you that web milestone. That is going to get you more than enough in the golden blitz. I think just take it easy with your resources, be prepared, and that's all I can say there, really. If you found this video helpful, why not smack that like button again? Subscribe so you know when I post more content. And until next time, everyone, stay positive.